Good afternoon, learners. My name is Dr. Atrey Sinha. I am Academic Officer English from National Institute of Open Schooling. Today we will read the lesson Mary Com's interview, which is included in our new senior secondary English course, code 302 as lesson number 2. We have already discussed the lesson in our previous classes, and today we will attempt to discuss the lesson again and discuss some few points that elaborately. Now, this lesson is to know a sports sensation of India, a living legend in the field of boxing, which is a very marginalized thing of sports. Now, MC Mary Com is an Indian boxer who has earned many medals, awards and titles worldwide by playing her favorite sport, that is boxing. She has won World Boxing Championships 6 times. She is unparalleled. She is so magnificent in this sport that she has been nicknamed as Magnificent Mary. Now, the most interesting thing is that Mary Com continued and completed her secondary schooling from NIS, and she is one of us, we can say that. And let us now get to know her in this lesson. But before going to her biography and her interview, we would like to discuss the learning outcomes that are there in this lesson. So, after completing this lesson, the learner recognizes the genre of interview as a literary text by close reading and interpreting possible meanings, identifies northeastern India, explains the exceptional qualities like hard work, determination and dedication. Now, after completing this lesson, the learner illustrates the accomplishment of sports personnel and their contributions to the nation, and composes write-ups in expository styles from their own experiences. Now, we can discuss the text as well from now on. So, Mary Com's full name is Mangte Chungjay Mary Com. She was born on 24th November 1982 in Sagang village, which is in Churachandpur district, Manipur, India. Her parents' names are M.T. Com and S. Com, and according to her community's custom, Mary Com was named Chungjay Jung in honor of her mother's mother, that is her maternal grandmother. Mary Com's family was poor and had limited resources. That what we could know from the section 1 of this lesson. They belong to the Com tribe, as their surname suggests. One of the tribal communities in India, in Manipur, is a Com tribe. After Mary was born, her parents moved to another village so that they could earn enough money for survival. Mary Com grew up in the village of Kangathi, where her parents settled. Her father worked on someone else's land as a tenant farmer, and their income was very low. They earned just enough to survive, which is called a hand-to-mouth life. Then, Mary Com's family was simple and modest, that we can know from that from section 1. She was the oldest of 3 siblings, and Mary Com worked hard even as a child. She helped her father on the farm, helped her mother at home, went to school and still made time to play, which she loved the most. Mary Com was good at sports from a young age. She played volleyball, football and running events like athletics, and that shows her all around talent in sports. And her first trained in athletics and running and sports. But in 1998, when Dinko Singh, another Manipuri boxer, won a gold medal in the Asian Games, she was deeply inspired to take up boxing. Mary Com was so motivated by Dinko Singh's success that she secretly joined boxing training. She didn't even tell her parents that she is taking the boxing tuition or boxing training. Her path to becoming a world champion boxer was very difficult. At first, her parents and neighbors didn't support her because they thought boxing was not suitable for girls. And because people believed that boxing was not a women's sport, Mary Com kept her training secret from her family. So, Mary Kom was thoughtful and caring. She understood her family's poor financial situation. She knew that boxing could cause injuries and her family couldn't afford medical treatment. She left her village and joined the Sports Authority of India in Imphal, where she continued both her education and boxing training. Her boxing coach was M. Narjit Singh, who trained her professionally. In 2000, Mary Kom won the Manipur State Boxing Championship and her photo appeared in a newspaper. That's how her family learned about her boxing career. When her parents saw how skilled and talented their daughter was, they accepted her passion and allowed her to continue boxing. From that time onward, nothing could hold her back. Her career began to soar. Now, Mary Kom was extremely successful in boxing competition for many years, we know that. After getting married, she paused her boxing career briefly in 2007 when she had twin children. Again, becoming a mother, it was difficult for her to start training again and regain fitness. And for boxing, it demands a very good fitness. But she returned to the ring stronger and more determined than before. In 2008, she won silver at the Asian Women's Championship and gold at AIBA World Championship, and that beginning her international success. This she went to and to add many feathers to her hat. This is an idiom that is used in this lesson to reflect what she achieved. She achieved many more honors and awards afterwards. Mary Kom always maintains her hard work, determination, dedication and confidence. She never lets these qualities weaken. Whether she is practicing or fighting in the ring, she always gives her best. Because of her discipline and attitude, Mary Kom is an excellent example for young people to follow. Now, this is the first unit that we discussed right now, and in the second section there is the interview, and let's discuss that interview. So, the interview starts with Mary Kom with saying that Mary Kom has achieved things that most people thought were impossible. She has gone beyond limits and defeated all restrictions placed on women in sports. Young people can learn lessons and feel motivated from Mary Kom's life story to follow and fulfill their own dreams. Mary Kom is not just a sports person, but also a leader and inspiration for women across the world. People all around the world who admire sports look up to her as a global role model. Mary Kom succeeded because she had strong self-belief, worked very hard, and never gave up no matter how difficult the situation became. And this lesson presents an interview so we can understand her personality and thoughts directly. So, in this interview, at first Mary Kom says she has always loved sports, but boxing is the one she loves the most. Even from her early childhood, boxing is her favorite sports. Her athletics coach suggested she try boxing after women's boxing began in India. She switched from athletics because boxing matched her strength and body type. She was also inspired by the legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, whose success motivated her to aim higher. Now, then she make a joke on in boxing that you must face hits and pain whether you win or lose, and that shows her sense of humor and toughness in the field of boxing. Even though she was the only woman representing India, she never felt nervous or pressured. She was confident in her abilities in the field of boxing. Mary Kom then remembers playing outdoors and running with friends as a child. She believes that growing up in a hardworking, poor family actually made her stronger physically and mentally, which helped her in her boxing career. Now, when Mary Kom asked, she says that her success comes from total focus. She never loses concentration, trusts in God, and believes in her training. She also admits her talent in natural, but others can improve through hard work and planning. Her confidence and strong attitude make her believe she will always win, which pushes her to perform her best. Now, then as the interviewer asks her, she says about the winning of her 6th World Championship that made her extremely emotional. She felt that all her hard work had finally paid off through that championship, through that winning of the championship. She was moved seeing her fans, husband and children's pride, which made her cry tears of joy. She explains that boxing requires both physical and mental power. She trains hard beyond the normal schedule, uses her own experience and keeps pushing herself to achieve perfect fitness and self-confidence. Her past victories inspire her to keep going. Facing younger opponents makes her want to work harder and prove herself. She proudly notes that even younger boxers find it hard to defeat her. And Mary Kom feels very proud and happy to have broken the women's world record and matched the men's record of Felix 7. She knows that winning even once is difficult, so doing it 6 times is a great honor. She says that to win more medals, India needs more people to take sports seriously as careers. Also, companies and sponsors should support athletics financially so players can train freely without money worries. And Mary Kom is confident that boxing will soon become a widely loved sport in India, not just during the Olympic Games. Now, she also believes that Indian boxing will grow stronger and that many new Indian boxers will win medals in the future. Then her message is about the perseverance for all the countrymen, that keep trying again and again until you succeed. She says that as a woman in a male-dominated sport like boxing, many didn't believe in her, but she believed in herself and proved them wrong. She advises everyone to believe, work hard and never give up. One day, success and recognition will come definitely. So, this is the interview that are there in the second section of this lesson number 2, that is Mary Kom's interview. We will continue the lesson, but before that, let's have a short break.